Hello dissenters, my name is Italics and I am here today in a game called Planet Explorers on the PC. This game is currently being developed by Pathia Games and it is in a kickstarting phase, which means it needs your help to be funded. So if you like what you see in this video, consider donating some money to the Kickstarter, which I believe $15 will secure you a copy of the game when it does finally come out, as well as beta access. Now, I want to make it abundantly clear, what I am playing right now in this video is free, but as of the next update or a future update, they will stop releasing free builds of the game, and only people who have supported the Kickstarter will be able to play the beta build. So if you're over 18, you like what you see, then feel free to go over to the link in the description of this video. If you're under 18, get parents' permission before doing so, but at the very least what you can do to help fund this game is to vote for it on Steam Greenlight. That much is completely free and you don't have to worry about paying anything out of pocket to at least do that. Links to everything in the description of this video, including a link to download a build of this game. Planet Explorers is an open world, I don't even know how to explain this. It's a sandbox game, more or less. What I am in right now is the story mode. There are multiple modes in this game, including an adventure mode, which just kind of allows you to focus on some simple quests and do some building and construction. I'm in the story mode right now, and so I'm going to talk to Gertie Hook. Gertie Hook, what might you have to tell me? She has a few things that she can offer in terms of backstory, so we can find out where we are, what happened to us, and what I want to do is focus on the quest. You can see this little exclamation point down here, very hard to see. And she will give us a quest. So what happened actually is we were on all these ships and we had a collision with something in outer space, and here's our crash-landed vessel. And I believe that there is an emergency kit on the lifeboat, which I think is this vessel right here, but she couldn't find it. Can you look around for it? I could use the herbal juice in there right now. It might be covered by dirt, so let me give you a wood shovel script. And so I am going to equip my new tools.
Be careful.
As I can figure out how to. This is like my first time playing right now. Okay, so I've got my inventory open, and here's the wood shovel script. We also seem to have a knife, which acts as an axe, and also a melee weapon, and a flashlight. So let's take this and equip it in the number 1 slot. I don't know what this slot over here to the left is, but we're just going to put it in the number 1 right now. Okay, we've just equipped it in our hands, and I think we can swing with it. So the first thing that I want to point out about this game, in my own opinions, is that I am not particularly fond of the sound effects and the animation so far, but this is an early build of the game, but this is what it looks like to swing at something. I feel like I could use a little bit more emphasis and a little more oomph. What I do like, however, is the visuals of this game. It's a very nice, pretty landscape. The art style is pleasant, I would say. I like all the plants swaying in the wind. There's a lot of attention to detail here. But the sound effects, I think, are something else that I would like to see changed. Listen to this footstep sound effect. That's not really the sound that a footstep makes, I don't believe. But anyways, all these things can be changed over time. The game's not due for release until 2014. So what I want to do is use the script, the wooden shovel script, and I think I just learned the ability to craft a wood shovel. So I'm going to go and open my crafting menu down here and see what it requires. We need 10 pieces of wood. Starting to see some kind of Minecraftian influences, aren't we? And this game is a voxel-based game, which means we are going to be able to manipulate the terrain, both constructing and deconstructing all around us, and we are going to have just ultimate freedom to build whatever we want to build. And what you're seeing here, just that wood shovel script. If you want to see how much crafting is actually in this game, I encourage you to start an adventure single-player game and see how many items are in this item list. There are a ton of things to craft, and I'm sure more things will be added over time. So let's start trying to harvest this wood with this knife. This has got to be the most futile effort ever. This has got to be some really special, like, vibro blade knife that, like, separates the wood. I don't know any other explanation. But yes, obviously this is going to encourage you to construct better tools, because as you can see, this is taking quite a lengthy amount of time to chop down a tree with a knife, so I assume, I guess that's fair. I'm not expecting, great results swinging a knife at a tree, but yet we have received materials and resources, and ideally what we want to do is get a script to construct an axe, which I assume is going to take down trees a lot faster. So now that we have enough to build a shovel, let us do so and click this button. I think that's going to be enough to craft it. And yes, in the equipment tab, we now have a wooden shovel, which, how many uses does it have? I don't know. I'm assuming these all have, you know, durabilities and that they are going to break. So let's put this down here on our hotbar and equip the shovel. And you can see as we move this around, it's kind of in a sphere because this world is not going to be blocky like the world of Minecraft. So I think this is this the craft that I need to dig out around? I'm not entirely certain if this is like the right thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Let me open the map here. Oh my goodness! Look how big this place is! It's absolutely massive. This is me down here at the crash site. There's rivers and valleys, and they're separated by colors. Left click to fast travel, right click to place marker, so I can place a marker if I want to. Oh, no, I don't want all these markers. Make them go away. Okay, well now we've got some markers on the map for no apparent rhyme or reason. So let's see, where should I begin digging? I have no idea. How do I see my quest? Okay, emergency kit. Find the emergency kit that's located somewhere around the lifeboat. You need to dig out with the wood shovel, so cut some trees. Yeah, I got that. Alright, so I'm just gonna start digging in the parts where there's like things and room to dig. So let's just see how this digging works. Alright, we're digging out marble apparently. I don't think shovels are very good at marble. Oh, I do see something in the ground right here. So let's try we're excavating something in this general area. This is probably what we need actually. So I got kind of lucky and I found it on the first go. You're noticing that our wooden shovel, not particularly great at actually digging out the ground. It does take a little bit of work, but we're getting there. Maybe if I just hold the left mouse button down, he'll keep digging. Let's see if that works. So I was just clicking before. Yes, holding it down does make this go a little bit faster. And we are revealing a box that I'm assuming is going to contain some kind of medical supplies. I kind of like the way that this works as far as like the manipulating the terrain. I like that it's not a square. And it's not digging out an insane amount of terrain all at once. So it's a little bit more realistic in that regard, and that might annoy some of you guys out there, and that's understandable. However, I'm assuming that since this is just the wooden shovel, there are going to be better tools that are going to get rid of more terrain faster, if you catch my meaning. So, I'm not real concerned about the length of time it's taking to make this, because... Alright, let's see if we can access now, but because... it's just the most basic tool I have, and it shouldn't be super powerful. So let's equip the knife again and see if I can activate this. In fact, I can. We've gotten into the storage, and there are some restoration bandages to heal ourselves. A wooden bed, 120 pieces of meat, a wooden pickaxe script, a wooden axe script, and herbal juice. Alright, so how's the quickest way to take all of this stuff? Seems like I need to open up the correct menu on my inventory. And then I just, maybe if I right click, yes, that will put everything over there as quickly as possible. And we've got a headlamp as a piece of equipment. That's going to be way better than our flashlight. We got that kind of got upgraded really quickly. And as far as resources, we got 500 dirt blocks and a wood hilt, which is a weapon part apparently. So that's going to help us make some kind of blade. Alright, well we found the storage. Now we can go and turn in this little quest over here and see what she gives us. I think Gertie also serves the purpose of working as a shop. Like, we've crash landed on this planet, but Gertie is holding back. She's got all this stuff that she just does not want to part with. She's got shields, a wooden sword script, she's got pigments and doors and all kinds of things that she just doesn't want to give away. We got campfires, bookcases. These are just some examples of some of the different items you're going to be able to use in the game, so pretty cool. Now let's complete the quest.
What have you been eating?
Alright, I have not been eating anything really. So, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to use the item on her. So let's get the herbal... Oh, I have to make the herbal juice. Alright, so let's learn how to make all of these scripts, shall we? That sound effect is very loud. I don't know why it's so loud. Alright, we've got a wooden bed, and we can sleep on it. We can just sleep in the middle of nowhere. I'm not sure how to pick items up when you put them down. Hopefully it's easy. Alright, but we have meat. And that doesn't sound important, but I think that's what we use to buy all these things. Everything, she just wants food. We have to like trade food in order to buy these things. So to buy a full wooden sword will cost 11 meat, but to buy the script only costs 6. So it will save us some. and we will learn how to craft more, so that sounds like the more important thing. So let's go ahead and buy one of these. All right, we want to know how to craft that. We want to know how to craft a shield as well. That sounds important. Arrow turret. That sounds really cool. Okay, let's go ahead and let's buy all of the scripts. I want all of these things, except for the smoked sausage script. We don't really need that. All right, arrow turret. Let's buy that. And let's buy, oh no, I just bought an arrow turret. I thought I was buying a script. Oh well, I just wasted some of my currency here, but that's okay. All right, now let's open the crafting menu and see what it takes to make herbal juice. We need iris, tulip, and peach flower ×1. So what I'm gonna do is run around and start collecting some of these flowers. I think, oh, when I hit F, it like changed the camera. That is really bizarre. Okay, if I right click, okay, we've got one tulip. And so I'm thinking that these purple flowers over here are probably something else to gather. Now the other part about this game, I keep hitting F to use for some reason, I'm not sure why. The other part about this game that's very important is that it does feature a number of interesting and very cool creatures. But some of the creatures that I've seen in the videos are absolutely massive. They're like skyscrapers. And I think it's pretty cool what they've done so far with the creature design. And just with the way that you can craft. I believe in the story mode, there's going to be a whole lot of ways to play. It's not just going to be fetch quests. I believe you're also going to have the ability to like set up a farm and try to grow your own crops, kind of Minecraft style. You're also going to be able to, I think, create your own community and town with NPCs filling out the buildings. So that'll be pretty awesome. You're also allowed to kind of take a more direct route and go the combat way and try to fight your way to victory. And there is going to be a beginning and end to the storyline, of course, with NPCs, and they all have spoken dialogue, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
All right, I don't know why I clicked on you. I think I have, let me see if, do I have all the things that I need in order to craft a herbal juice? I am missing a peach flower, which is kind of like a watermelon shape by the looks of things. In my struggle to find a peach flower, I have discovered something absolutely terrifying. It's like a mini stegosaurus back here. Little baby stegosaurus kind of like appearing in the background. I don't know if these guys are hostile or if I'm assuming not. I bet I could attack him if I wanted to, but I fear for my life and I don't want to die. So I'm gonna continue. Oh, it's like a monkey. It's like a monkey man. That guy looks a little bit more vicious. What is that? What is that creature? I'm gonna try to stay away for now since all I have is this stupid knife. And I don't know what this plant looks like. It's a peach flower. What is this? What is that? What are all these animals that are appearing in the background? That's an elder. Oh, that one's attacking the little stegosaurus. It's like an army of baby stegosaurusi. What did I just even say? Now he's like feasting on it. He's like eating the remains. We're gonna stay away from that guy. Alright, so I'm noticing this peach flower looks exactly like these gigantic trees. I was just not expecting them to be so big. So we're gonna cut this down. I feel so stupid. I'm so sorry, but I seriously was not expecting it to be this huge. Okay, but I figured it out. It's okay. I'm using my sweet new wooden axe to get 11 peach flowers. Okay, there we go. Now we can craft this, I think. No, we don't. What? I have a peach flower. Let me try closing this and like reopening it and then getting to the herbal juice. Yes, now it will let me craft it. Okay. What does herbal juice do? You regain 30 HP per 1 second for 10 seconds. That sounds pretty useful, actually. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create another one for myself and be able to use that when I'm taking a little bit of damage. So let's go over here to the items. Let's split. How do I split? Split this stack. And then I'm going to take one and put it over here in my hotbar just in case I start taking some damage. So now what I can do, now that I'm next to old Gertie here, she's a little bit hurt. We can apply this to Gertie.
Yeah.
Okay, or we can hit her with an axe. That is not. Maybe I just have to like click on the quest. Okay, no, I actually have to figure out how to like apply this to her. I don't want to like use it on myself. I've been standing here for a little while and I cannot figure out how to give Gertie the herbal juice that she requested from me, and she's still got an exclamation on her head, but when I right click, there's nothing in the quest. Anyways, keep in mind, it's still a work in progress. I'm sure this will be ironed out over time, but simply clicking on the herbal juice and then clicking on her just makes me rage. It just makes me want to attack Gertie Hook and kill her with my knife, but I can't do either of those two things. So instead, what I'm gonna do is just ignore the quest line for now, and let's try to do a little bit of construction, a little bit of building, and see what that has to offer, and you know, how that basically works. Also, let's learn the wooden sword script and the shield script. Also got arrow turrets and the campfire. And then I can reorganize all of this stuff with this button here. There we go. Auto-organize the inventory. That's a good step, Definitely appreciate that. And let's see what some of these items that we just learned how to create actually need in order to be crafted. Just 10 pieces of wood for a wooden sword. I'm assuming the wooden sword is going to do more attack damage than the knife. Attack plus 20, and that's only attack plus 14. So yes, let's go ahead and craft this bad boy and equip it instead of the knife. This is just going to be kind of out there, number 8, where it's not really necessary. To make a wooden shield, we're going to need 12 pieces of wood. I've got my wooden axe, so we're going to go ahead and chop down some more to get some more wood to make the shield. And let's go ahead and get the sword down here at the number 1 spot. Ooh, it even puts it on my back and everything. That is pretty sick. Okay, so, oh, I had another piece of equipment in there I forgot about. I have a headlamp. Lamp. I love lamp. I am going to go ahead and equip all of this as well. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I don't know if it ever gets dark out or if there's a day-night cycle yet in the game, but it's got a nice little effect with the flashlight there. Looks pretty cool, so we can just go ahead and turn that off. We don't really need it, but now that it's on, I don't know how to turn it off. Maybe I just have to unequip it. All right, where did it go? It just disappeared. It's on my head, but it's not on the hotbar, and it's not in my equipment list. I think there's like a character. Here it is. Okay, so I want to take it off and put it over there where it's not needed. We do have an equipment menu, so you can upgrade your pants, your overalls. Apparently, you can get some gloves, a hat, a necklace. So you do have like loot that you can find in the game. That is pretty cool. I think if I just attack now, yes, I will draw the sword. That looks pretty cool. If he would just move his feet, this would be a pretty cool little animation here. He's pretty stoic. So what I'm going to do now is equip the axe and chop down some more trees. So let's do that, and then we can craft a shield to protect ourselves from the evil monkey that's over there to the left of the screen. We could try attacking one of them and seeing how that goes, and then with our new resources, with our wood and whatever else we can gather, we will start building some kind of small house or something. Maybe we can craft the bookshelf, or we have a bed as well. So let's just see how that works, give you a quick preview of that, and that'll be all for this video probably. So we got 10 more pieces of wood, and let's just chop this last one down. And I don't think there's any way to replant trees at the moment, so it's kind of like a limited resource, but you do have a giant area on the map to work with, as I showed you earlier. The map is huge, so that shouldn't be any real concern. So this should be the last one, and now we got plenty of wood to go around, and I'm going to be able to craft the wooden shield. Maybe that goes in the hand slot. Okay, here's the shield slot down here. That is a tiny shield. That is a little hand guard, basically. All right, I'm scared to attack these little monkeys. I'm afraid they're all gonna attack me at once. So there's only one thing I can really do here. Actually, you know what I can do? I want to see what happens. Since this is just kind of a test anyways, I do have one arrow turret. Oh, that looks cool. What happens if I put that down, like, right there? I don't think I can. I think it has to be on, it needs 2 by 2 blocks underneath it. Okay, so I can't just put that down anywhere. We're just gonna attack one of these monkeys. I don't even care. Okay, do the rest of the monkeys attack me as well, or just this one? Oh, he's throwing a rock at me. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna run this way. I'm already at half life. Oh, jeez. What have I done? They're throwing rocks at me. I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. I am so sorry. I just wanted to attack the monkey, and this is the price that I pay. Are they still chasing me? Did I outrun them? Are they gone? I think they're gone. Oh, that was terrifying. I'm gonna use one of my herbal juices, and I think I need to right-click that. There we go. We should start getting some of our health back, and I should have enough of wood resources to actually just start messing around with crafting. So let's check that out. I have 32 pieces of wood block and 500 dirt. Alright, so we're gonna experiment with the building process here. I accidentally had this like selected to delete voxels instead of build voxels, so I couldn't figure out how to do it. But anyways, we got 500 modules or blocks of dirt to use, and we're just gonna play around with that. Holding shift and dragging, I think, is like a vertical, so we can like make a wall right here and then hold shift and then build it up. Ooh, okay, so it's not quite a square. It's trying to kind of connect the dots as it were. So let's try making it go this way, and then build it up one as well, like this. Ooh, cool. We made a little wall for ourselves. So we're building a home. We've still got 476 remaining. So let's kind of continue this one and build it up as well. And then kind of take it towards us. Okay, I apparently I can't go that far unless I hold shift and build it up like so. This is pretty cool. I like how it connects pretty seamlessly. It does not look jaggy at all. I mean, well, a little bit at the top, okay, but to be fair, I still think this is better than just only having blocks to use. And you can see there's a lot more customization as far as where you can place it. See, like, the kind of the finesse, you can choose how high you want it to go. Okay, anyways, so let's do a little bit further this way, and then up one, and now we want to make a doorway. This is where I place a little piece of wood to kind of like make sure I have this working correctly. So let's do the same thing on this side. It does seem to be getting darker, for sure. So there must be a day-night cycle. It's just quite lengthy. You can see the shadows are very long, and the sun is setting in the distance, which is pretty cool. So I think I need to go, do I need to go another block higher? I think I do. So let's try to get this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There is an undo button, so that is good. In case you mess this up, it is a little bit difficult to get right. Alright, that's not exactly the way I want it, but I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. So let's build this way. Yeah, it's difficult. Like, I'm holding down left mouse button right now. But you can see if you get a little bit too far off track, it like disappears. So it's not real great about like remembering where you've already gone before, so you kind of have to build in small doses. This is going to be a pretty tall house. It's too bad I built on like a big slant here, but I guess it'll still work out in the end. So let's get this wall all the way down, and there's like one more. Alright, so there's a lot of customization you can do as far as making more than just one giant square. I'm sorry I'm like not creative at all, but this is what we get right now. This is just an experiment with how the building process works. I think I do have the capacity. I don't know if I can build a door or if I can buy a door. I think I can buy one. So let's hold shift and make this come out across like so. And you can see that it's actually creating a nice slant right here. So there's all sorts of shapes that you can build and construct, which is very cool. And I think I'm going to try deleting one. So let's try that. And there we go. Now it's like symmetrical at the very least. And I think I can build a campfire in here if I'm not mistaken. So let's see how much that... No, I can't. I need animal fat, which I do not have any of. So that's unfortunate. So we're going to have no real source of light. So what you want to do if you're playing this on your own is try to fight some of these animals without dying. And good luck to you. But we do have a handy-dandy headlamp. So we will be able to see in some capacity, but you can see the headlamp is a lot more effective at this time of day than any other. So I'm not sure really how to kind of layer like a piece like ground, as it were. Let's try equipping the wood and seeing how this, like I don't know how to make like a floor. So let's just try dragging it straight across, I guess. I don't know. This is not gonna look too good by the looks of things. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, I guess this will make a floor. You just kind of have to construct it on top of whatever is currently existing, and this is using all of the wood blocks that I currently have so far in order to create, but I guess it's worth it in the end. So there you go. Oh, okay, holding control. There we go. All right, let's see how this works. We've created another level up, and it has a nice slant where it doesn't really, interrupt the flow of the ground. So it is cool overall. I like the way that this looks, and it seems like with the dirt, I like how it's not grass. If I zoom in here, you can see it's like dirt bricks. So I do like that that's how it's kind of seamlessly crafted in there. Like you can't really see where one block ends and another one begins. So while this is not perfect, I did create a little bit of a ramp here, and there should be enough space for this bad boy. It's not going to be even, but it will. Oh, I didn't mean to craft that. That doesn't work like that. Okay, let's try deleting this block. Oh, it's got some physics in there as well. That is cool. All right, so there it sits, my lovely arrow turret. It's hard to see up here, but here it sits. I don't know how to interact with this at all. Let's try like equipping my sword and like right-clicking it. We can turn it. Oh, you can pick it up by getting it. Okay, that is cool. So yeah, you could just place it down and pick it up at your leisure. So let's put it like right here on the edge. You can also turn it by the looks of things. Okay, that's cool. So you could choose which ways you want to face to kind of like defend your fort, as it were. And I think I also have a bed. So let's get the bed out here. Look at that. Look at that free placement. You can just do it wherever you want. So if you want it to be down here, it can be. Look at that. Oh, look at those physics. Oh, beautiful. It's not limited in its placement. Oh, that is great. All right, so we can turn it. We can also pick it back up and place it back down if we want to. So I'm going to do that right now. So let's just place it. I wish you could turn it before you place it. That's the only thing that I want to see different. Maybe there is a way, and I just don't know how to. But for now, this will do. And let's see what happens. That looks like the most uncomfortable bed ever. Seriously, it's literally wood with a small pillow. So we're gonna like sleep in it for 12 hours. Here we go, laying down, guys. The bed is moving. Oh, that is pretty awesome. So you can see the stars in the sky passing overhead as we rotate around on our planet Maria. Overall, very cool game. Very excited with what this has to offer. If you guys want me to play more of it and see like what else I can find, I wouldn't mind coming back to it and seeing like what else this has to offer, to see like what else I could build, what else I could find and craft. But I do need to get the quest system working. It's kind of important because right now I'm just kind of basically in free roam mode. But it is worth noting there will be multiplayer in this game in the future, so you will be able to play cooperatively with friends, build structures, fight monsters with them, gather resources, set up farms and towns and cities. So that does sound like a ton of fun. Really looking forward to that, and I encourage you to go support this game, if not on Kickstarter, at least on Steam Greenlight, which you, like I said, can do for free. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. I encourage you to check out Planet Explorers by Pathia Games, and I'm looking forward to seeing this as it develops more in the future. Gets a little bit more of its rough edges smoothed out, but overall it's still a lot of fun so far with the free building, digging, and manipulation of the terrain and environment, and the many monsters that are in this game are pretty cool as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Italix, and I will see you next time.